Good day, everyone. Welcome back to our class. So this is your teacher RJ, and the topic that we are going to discuss for this discussion or for this day is the tourism and hospitality organization. So all the organizations na meron here in the Philippines and even outside the Philippines when it comes to tourism and hospitality ay pag-aaralan natin dito. So for our lesson objectives, after the completion of the chapter, students must be able to narrate the international and regional tourism organizations, discuss the role of a national tourism office in the promotion of tourism and hospitality, explain the importance of national professional tourism organizations in the development and tourism of tourism and hospitality, and enumerate the different national professional tourism and hospitality organizations in the Philippines and other countries. So to start with, I have a question muna for you to think. So sabi dito, the achievement of an organization are the results of the combined effort of each individual. So ano daw yung ibig sabihin nito? Phrase na to na sinabi ni Vince Lombardi. So ibig sabihin lang nito na sa isang organization, hindi magtatagumpay any success of the organization will not prosper kapag ka ang mga efforts ng individual ay hindi or pag hindi nag-effort ang mga individual into aiming to the success of the organization. So, lahat ng success ng organization, hindi natin masasabi na ito ay galing lang sa effort ng top management, kundi ito ay effort ng lahat ng tao na member of that organization. So, yun. So, what is an organization? Ano nga bang isang organization? So, sabi dito, the word is derived from the Greek word organon, which means tool or instrument, musical instrument, and organ. So, instrument daw ito or tool. So, an organization is an entity such as a company, an institution, or an association comprising one or more people and having a particular purpose. Kaya nga there are different organizations, there are different companies, institutions, or even an association na meron silang iisang layunin kung bakit natayo yung organization na iyon. Kasi may aim sila, may goal sila. It is a group of individual who has a particular purpose. Yun yung aim ng organization. Kaya nga in every organization, there's always a mission and vision kasi may iisang target ang mga organization or association. Depende kung ano yung gustong marating or kung ano yung advocacy ng mga organization na yun. So next, classification of organizations. So we have national, we have regional, international, and other tourism organizations. So for the national tourism organizations that we have here in the Philippines, we have the Department of Tourism, the Philippine Convention and Visitors Corporations, National Parks Development Committee, Philippine Tourism Authority, and Intramuros Administration. So iisa-isahin natin yan. So first, the tourism or the Department of Tourism, it is the public agency na nangangalaga sa turismo ng Pilipinas. So our DOT or the Department of Tourism Secretary in the reign of our President Bongbong Marcos, she is none other than Honorable Maria Esperanza Cristina Garcia Frasco. So she is born on December 25, 1981, and she is the current Secretary of the Department of Tourism after being appointed by the President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos in 2022 and the youngest member of the cabinet so far. So the Department of Tourism Secretary, ang role niya sa government official handpicked by the President to become part of the cabinet and lead the tourism sector of the country. So sila yung nangangalaga sa overall organizations ng turismo natin dito sa Philippines, or the highest governing body of the when it comes to tourism dito sa atin sa Philippines. So, what is Tourism Promotion Board or the TPB? So, it is formerly known as the TPB or Tourism Promotions Board. So, it is an attached agency of DOT. So, sa Department of Tourism, meron pa siyang mga iba't ibang sangay ng mga organizations na kung saan sila din ay katulong ng Department of Tourism na nangangalaga sa turismo here in the Philippines. So the TPB is primarily responsible for implementing an integrated domestic and international promotions and marketing programs for the Philippines as a tourism destination as well as for tourism investment. So sila yung nangangalaga sa mga marketing programs dito sa Philippines kung paano nga ba natin i-market ang turismo ng Pilipinas to other countries. Kaya nga yung tawag sa kanila ay promotions board dahil sila yung number one na nangunguna at nagpo-promote sa atin sa Philippines. So ang una nila or ang kanilang sikat ngayon na promotion is It's More Fun in the Philippines. So next is the Intramuros Administration. Kung nakarating na kayo ng Intramuros, there is also an organization na nangangasiwa sa Intramuros. So it sponsors, conducts, and supports festival and cultural activities in Intramuros. They also give grants, contributions, and donations for the restoration, repair, and maintenance of historic structures of Intramuros. So sila yung nangangalaga sa Intramuros, sila yung nag-preserve ng Intramuros, sila yung nangunguna in preserving the Intramuros as one of the historical structures here in the Philippines. So, aside from the Intramuros administration, meron din tayong mga organization na nangangalaga sa ating mga national parks here in the Philippines. So, meron tayong National Parks Development Committee. So, it undertakes the development of new parks and upgrades and maintains park facilities. So, hindi lang yung park mismo yung maintain nila, but the facilities within that parks ay kasama sa maintain ng national parks. So, it facilitates private sector participation in appropriate aspects of parks development, and of course, kasama pa rin dyan ang maintenance of the all the parks here in the Philippines. So next, Tourism Infrastructure and Enterprise Zone Authority. So it is also known as PTA or the Philippine Tourism Authority. This organization develops, manages, and supervises tourism infrastructure projects in the country. Kung kanina si Promotional Board ang nangangasiwa on how to market the tourism industry here in the Philippines, ito naman si PTA or the Philippine Tourism Authority, sila yung nangangalaga at nagsusupervise ng mga tourism infrastructure here in our country. So next, let's proceed to regional tourism organizations. So una, we have Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development, Pacific Asia Travel Association, Caribbean Tourism Association, Pacific Economic Cooperation, and Organization of American States. So isa-isahin natin. Una, si OECD, so Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development. So it is designed to achieve the highest sustainable economic growth and employment and raise the standards of living of members or of member countries. So next, we have Pacific Asia Travel Association or the PATA. So it develops, promotes, and facilitates travel in the Pacific area. So it has also become an early leader in recognizing the need for environmental ethics and initiated the PATA Code for Environmental Tourism. And meron na tayo ngayon tinatawag na Sustainable tourism. So parang sinasabi ng environmental and sustainable tourism na pag tayo ay dumayo sa isang lugar, wag naman nating kakalimutan, alagaan pa rin si Mother Nature. So they promote also or how to care our environment. So next, so yan naulit na yan si Tourism Promotion Board. So next, we have the Caribbean Tourism Association. It encourages and assists in the development of tourism in the Caribbean area. So sila yung nangunguna in developing and assisting the tourism along the Caribbean area. So next, we have the PEC or the APEC. So it aims to establish coordination of national economics or economies for the benefit of countries in the Asia-Pacific region. So next, we have the Organization of American States. So it strengthens relations between American states by providing advisory services and training programs in many fields, including tourism. So the Philippines also is an observer of the Organization of American States. So kabilang tayo dyan, kabilang ang Philippines sa Organization of American States. Next, we have the international organizations. So ito, alam natin to, the United Nations World Tourism Organization. So it has 156 member countries and its headquarters are in Madrid, Spain. So market research and statistics in their most significant contribution, it provides an international forum where tourism officials can discuss the problem and exchange their ideas. So it is the only organization whose activities cover all sectors of tourism on a worldwide basis. So United Nations Tourism Organization, ito yung pinakamataas na tourism organization here in the globe, across the globe. Dahil dito, pinag-uusapan lahat ng mga problems, mga issues and trends na nangyayari sa tourism and hospitality. And dito dinidiscuss nila itong mga problema na to and they exchange ideas. They also share their best practices of every countries. So next we have the International Civil Aviation Organization. So it adapts to international standards and recommends practices for regulating air navigation. So ito naman ay sa aviation naman. And sabi niya dito, civil aviation, ang mga member lang nitong organization na ito ay mga state aviations or the civil organizations. And next, we have the IATA, the International Air Transport Organization. So it also promotes safe, regular, and study problems connected with the air transportations. So dito, kahit hindi state aviation, pwedeng maging part of the IATA. So next, the World Travel and Tourism Council, the only global forum whose members are the top decision makers in the travel and tourism industry. So they have 150 members. We have the CEO, president, or chairman of airlines, airports, hotels, cruise lines, travel agencies, tour operators, and travel technology suppliers. So the only body representing the private sector in all parts of the industry worldwide. So next, development organizations. We have the World Bank. We have the OPEC Fund for International Development in Austria. We have Asian Development Bank here in the Philippines and the Islamic Development Bank in Saudi Arabia. So other Philippine Tourism Organization, we have Philippine Travel Agencies Association and Council of Hotel and Restaurant Educations of the Philippines. So una na dito si PTAA. So it aims to foster unity in the travel industry and to promote the welfare of its members and the traveling public. We have to uphold dignity and the ethics of the travel and tour business and to cultivate friendly relations between the Philippines and other countries. So next we have the Council of Hotel and Restaurant Educators of the Philippines. It is the pursuit of higher level of excellence in hospitality education keeping abreast with advances in hospitality, so management and technology, partnering harmoniously with stakeholders' commitment to the ideals of the teaching profession. So that ends our discussion with the different organizations that we have for tourism and hospitality. So I hope you learned a lot this day with regards to our topic. See you on our next discussion. Thank you very much for listening and God bless everyone.